Welcome back to Andy's Guides. In today's video, we are going to show you how to delete cards, lists, and boards here in Trello. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time here in Trello, I need you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Deleting cards, lists, and boards here in Trello is a straightforward process because over time, cards can accumulate and become outdated or irrelevant. So deleting them helps keep your workspace clean and focused. Now, in my case, one of my projects has ended and deleting the board can help prevent unnecessary clutter and confusion because once a task is completed and no longer needed for reference, deleting the card can help reduce visual noise. But you have to realize that here in Trello, you have the workspace wherein you are working with, you have the boards, right, like this one, and you have also the list. Inside the list, obviously you can add a card, and for me to show that, I'm going to add another list here. You see that one? For example, I'm going to add a name. And you can add another card inside the list. All right, this one. You see that one? Now, if you think that is like a redundant card or list, all right, all I'm going to do is right click on this option. You see, there's no delete option here. Instead, you have an option to archive this list. Okay? Once you've done that, you see, it has been deleted. You have an option to archive all cards in this list if you wanted. Let's do that. And you will be prompted to make sure that you archive the selected cards because you might want to delete one card only inside a list. For example, you have multiple cards, right? Say that. For example, I'm going to put in more cards here. You see what I'm talking about, right? Now, if you just wanted to delete a specific card, you can do that as well. But of course, that's why the reason earlier, if you want to archive all cards in this list, if you wanted, click on that and all the cards inside this list will be archived. You see that one? Okay, now all cards in this list has been archived and also you wanted to archive this specific list. All right, click that. And of course, we're going to delete this as well. I'm going to archive all cards in this list and archive this list as well. Now, for you to be able to delete the board, it's very easy because all you're going to do, you see there's going to be an ellipsis button here on your boards, right? There's going to be an option that says close board. All right. If you click that, you would notice that you have an option to close it. All right, but that doesn't mean like there's no delete option. Instead, close only. Now, you will be prompted that you don't have any boards in this workspace. Boards you create or join will show up here. Now, if you wanted, say for example, you have deleted a list or a specific cards by mistake. All right, if you think that a specific card or list is still relevant, you might want to go here at the upper right corner, okay, and go to the archive items. All right, if you do that, you would notice these are the lists and cards that you have previously archived or, you know, in other terms, deleted. If you want to restore that, all right, so you see, you can watch it. This one. Now, there's no option for you to restore. Why is that? Because you have to make sure that the board that you have deleted earlier should be restored first. Here, there's an option that says reopen the board. All right. If you want to permanently delete the board, that's okay. But for now, let's try to reopen the board. And that is going to be the Andy's Guides. You see, I have multiple. If you have multiple boards in your workspaces, you might want to choose that and try to reopen. Click that and it will go back once where it was. Just wait for it to load because dependent on the information or data that is included, you see, you're back online. All right. So here's the board that we have earlier. If you click that, just wait for it to load. Now, once it's loaded, you need to go to the archive items once again. You see, if you click this one, you should be able now to have an option to restore. Let's see that. See, the restore is send to board. Let's do that. Okay. Now, this card is an archive list. It's already been on the... That one, this one, I'm going to restore it. Send to board. Click on save. I'm gonna send all of this, all right? Going back to the board. Just so you know, you have multiple options here. This one as well. Now, if you wanted to permanently delete the board here, we can close the board again and click on close. All right. And of course, in the last part here is the settings we're in if you wanted to permanently delete the board that you wanted. It's relatively easy because all I'm going to do is click on that. Remember that all lists, cards, and actions will be deleted, and you won't be able to reopen the board. There's no undo button. All right. So make sure you have enough backup. All right. Before deleting all of them, because I believe that old boards can lead to a miscommunication if team members accidentally refer to outdated projects or tasks. So deleting them keeps everyone aligned. Right. I'm going to click and delete. And that's that. Right. Everything has been deleted permanently. You're now back to ones you were at. Now, if you're having problems deleting a list, cards, boards here in Trello, if you're having issues and encounter any problems, you might want to go to help section. Now there's going to be an option for you to contact the support, and that's going to be technical issues or bugs, right? And that's going to be Trello. And once you get a hold of the support staff, tell them you are having problems deleting your cards, lists, and boards here on your Trello account. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next video.